Hi guys, how you doing? Can you hear me okay? Yeah, apologies for that. I've got a bit of a chesty cough because of, I think it's hay fever or something, but I'll try and mute the mic before unleashing it upon you all. Oh, here we go. It's that time of year, you know? Yeah, good to see you all. Thanks for stopping by, those of you that are in chat already. Whether you're chatting or lurking, it's great to have you as we continue on with our Final Fantasy VII playthrough, which I'm really enjoying, by the way. It's a modded playthrough. Gameplay is the same as the original, but we are using mods for graphics and audio, voice acting, all of that good stuff. So we're going to crack straight on and see where we left off last week, I believe it was. So yeah, enjoy. And black screen. Not the... Oh, there we go. Just needed to update in OBS. Brilliant. Always a worry, isn't it, when you start your stream and it looks like it goes wrong. To be honest with you, it does that most of the time for me when I'm streaming. Something usually happens, doesn't it? Demon or Angel? Hey, good to have you here. Why am I outside my deal? Oh yeah, I think that was from footage I was recording for one of my recent videos on the channel. So we don't need to be here. We're going to make our way... Okay, so here's the plan. Plan. We're going to start today by doing the Wutai side quest, which, yes, I know a lot of people don't recommend you do this until you finish Temple of the Ancients, because you get a lot of decent items in the temple that are going to help you when you have your materia stolen. But you know me, I like to push the boundaries a bit, and if Wutai's available, which it is, then I want to do it. So we're going to do Wutai, but only doing the first part. I was going to say the first half, but it's more like the first 2/3, as the last bit where you go up the tower is quite quick. But I'm not going to do that yet because we want to get the other enemy skill material, which we don't yet have, before we do that. And what else do we want to do? Well, yeah, after we've done Wutai, we can probably head over to the Gold Saucer, grab the Keystone, complete the date, and then head over to the Temple of the Ancients, and we'll see where we are then today as to whether we actually do that or save that for the next stream. But that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, so Wutai is the western continent. Let's speed this up a bit, shall we? Yeah, 3 speed. That's more like it. We've been spoilt by too many games since Final Fantasy VII came out. The slow speed of the tiny Bronco and the traversing across the world map is not something we can handle anymore, is it? So there we go. We're not going to get far before the cutscene commences. Yeah, that's right, Red. We're not going to be doing the pagoda stuff. We're going to be doing up to the pagoda stuff, though. And that's so we can get Trine later on all of our enemy skills. Right, let's slow the speed down a touch. So yeah, it's a... Well, this isn't good. Oh no, that's fine. I couldn't get my menu to open then. I thought the controller was bugged. But no, it's working now. That was weird. Let's tent up. We are obviously going to lose everything at this point. Do I want to have a Barrett Vincent party? I think that should be fine. Unfortunately, there's no... I think there might be a way. I could be wrong. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I think there is a way to force some materia to not be stolen. And I think it has to do with the materia list and how many materia you've got. Holly, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And yeah, I'm not feeling terrible. I don't want to, you know, put out that message that it's a complete worries me. I've just got a bit of hay fever, but I've had it every year for goodness knows how long now. So it's just one of those things. But thank you. Yeah, so what I was saying was, I think it's something to do with how many materia you have in your list. She'll only steal up to a certain amount. But I can't remember the details off the top of my head, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. And I don't even know if I've got enough materia anyway, so we'll probably get it all stolen. So right now we're good. We've still got the materia. I'll probably turn battles off for this section anyway, just so we can push ahead through to Wutai. Without much delay. Yeah, that's right, Battle Scar. You're spot on there. There's something going on here with my controller. It's doing things I'm not choosing it to do. I'm going to turn this controller off and try the Xbox controller. Because the commands that are being issued, I'm not issuing. Right, I'll bring the Xbox controller out. Maybe this will be better. Right now I've got nothing. Okay, so I'm going to have to use the keyboard. I might have to restart the game to switch controllers around. Let me go ahead and save. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, you're welcome, Demon or Angel. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Congrats on that. Yeah, thankfully, John, it's not as hot today as it has been over the last few days. It has cooled down a little bit. Right, I'm going to open the game up again because it's glitching right now. I don't know why. Yeah, that was annoying. I couldn't get my controls to work at all. Or they were being very hit or miss. Okay, right, the Xbox controller seems okay. Let's hope that's going to stick for us. Not literally, because that would be annoying.
Wait!
Hey! What's with you all of a sudden?
I happen to know about this area. You see, it gets pretty rough up ahead. We have to prepare a little.
Really? You sure? Gotta admit, I just don't trust you.
No! It's really tough ahead and...
Here he comes! Seize him!
Shinra.
Hey, wait!
Exactly, Dark. No, you're
These
right.
guys are- Yuffie, I knew it! You!
I didn't know! This one has nothing to do with me!
What do you mean, this one? So you were plotting something!
No!
What should we do?
Nah, do him in! Don't think, just do it!
Yeah, so this is the Force battle. Obviously, we have to do this one as part of the story. And, yeah, our materia has been vanquished from us. Oh, is that right, is it? Red Mario says it's good to bring Sid just because he has some funny lines of dialogue. So, I've brought Barrett and Vincent. I brought Vincent because he's actually quite powerful with the... Oh, I didn't mean to click change. But he's quite powerful with the weapon that we've given him. I think I'll just move Vincent into the back row, which is a good thing anyway. So yeah, I'll just say I intended to do that. Look at his shot there. 457. And now he's going to send Cloud to sleep, isn't he? I should play the lottery with that amount of luck. I predicted it and it happened. Now we have to sit here and wait until he physically attacks somebody to wake them up. There we go. Okay. Right, in a moment I'll turn battles off and then we'll push ahead to Wutai without being
My
interrupted.
materia! It's all gone!
Huh. Where's Yuffie?
That's stupid!
Do you know what? I was actually reading about this section. Apparently...
She was after our material from the start!
I'll wait until the
North.
dialogue's finished.
She went north. I'm going to get that material back if it's the last thing I do. Come on, after her!
Millionaire, John. Oh no, I wish. What I was going to say was I was just reading about this section of the game, and apparently, I didn't know this has never happened to me, but a lot of people just quit the game when they come over to Wutai at this point, because losing your materia and trying to get it back without actually knowing how can be a bit of a pain. It's not that straightforward, and especially when it comes to the boss fight, you have to defeat the boss before you can get your materia back. But without your materia, it can be really challenging, especially if you are underleveled. And according to the wiki I was just reading, it's a renowned point in the game where historically people just quit because they cannot defeat the boss and they are stuck without their materia. If they only have one save file, then they are just completely screwed at that point. Let me just see if we did get any materia left over. No, she pinched the lot. Yeah, it's all gone. So if you do have a lot of materia, you won't lose everything, but you can't easily predict what won't be stolen. Oh, let's go ahead and just disable battles, if I can. Yep, that's only random battles, and we'll speed this up a bit as well. Oh yeah, Omni Slash is definitely something that is going to come in assistance here. Yeah, exactly, John. Like I say, it's never happened to me. I've never quit at this point. Oh, the game seems bugged again. I don't know whether it's just this section or what. I couldn't get my menu to open, but it's okay now. And so now we have to track Yuffie down. And ultimately try and get our materia back. Yeah, I could do actually, Red. That could be a fun thing. What is his gauge on? It's about a third full. I'm not sure what enemies we've got outside. I don't want to fight the tortoise, the adamantoise, because it doesn't actually do that much damage, so it could be a while. And without cover materia, I need to turn battles back on. Hang on. I already had turned them back on. Whoops. Right, we'll try and get Cloud. To take some damage here. Hopefully I've got some items to heal him with. We've got a tent. I can throw a tent on after this. Yeah, we worked hard on getting that Omni Slash, didn't we, from the battle arena. So it makes sense to make use of it in what is otherwise a fairly tough part of the game later. Speed things up a bit more. Don't attack Vincent. It's Cloud we want you to hit. I didn't actually play Tactics Rico back in the day. So yeah, I am actually, because the remaster will be a good excuse to actually finally check that one out. And I did enjoy Tactics Ogre. Did you check that out a couple of years ago when it came out remastered? Right, that should be enough. Oh, no, not quite. Right, that should be enough. Right, don't attack. I've heard, John, that you can play it through in the original gameplay mode as well, though. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sure I did hear that. So if you want the original experience, then you can absolutely get that, as far as I know, anyway. Yeah, I hope so, Rico. I hope so. I know it's a firm favourite amongst Final Fantasy fans, so... yeah, I look forward to it. Right, it won't be a moment. Just need to sort out my windows here so that I can see things a little bit better. It's a problem with streaming, especially for me. I've got this higgledy-piggledy setup, trying to get everything organised so that I can speak to you guys. I can... what's the word? Have the game window open and chat and all of that. Check on OBS. Could be a bit of a pain. Okay. Alright, that's looking good. Yeah, you're right about the Turks. Oh, that's failed on me again. Be right back with you guys. Nearly got this sorted now. I feel like I'm getting too old for all this streaming malarkey. Trying to organise all the tech side of it. It's getting to the point where it's beyond me now. There we go. Right, I'm good. I've got to say, this looks really nice, doesn't it, with these new graphics? From the various mods and that we've been using. It looks really, really good. Yeah, we're going to head over to the other side. Hello, Jerry Hattrick. How are you? Yeah, Omni Slash or Lionheart on Ozma Red Mario would one-shot it. Wouldn't it? Hello, Mog the Moodle. How you doing? You can get a free rest here, which is nice. But more importantly, there's the secret entrance here, or the secret exit to this room. Oh yeah, Depp, I should mention that. Apologies guys if you can hear the wind. That is the fan that I have on next to me. I know it's annoying. I need to put a sock over the mic, I think, as a little windshield. But yeah, I'm just going to have it on, I'm afraid. Otherwise, I'm going to melt. So, yeah, so the magic shuriken is something that you'll want to grab. Nothing else we can do in here yet. Isn't the weapon for Red 13 available now? I'm going off memory, but I'm sure that it is. It's not in here. Obviously, it's not in here because we just grabbed the... Yeah, that's where the magic shuriken was. Yeah, the hairpin. Red Mario mentioned it in chat. I'm sure it's around here. Yeah, no material. Basically, the hairpin is made for this part of the game, isn't it? Quite frankly. Let's be honest. Yeah, I thought it was red. I'm just not seeing access to it right now. Oh, yeah. Got it. There it is. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I mean, I haven't got Red 13 in the party, but it's good to get that. And it is a long-range weapon as well. Effectively, it is made for the Raps boss fight, because I'm pretty sure you need long range on that fight. Now, I've got Vincent and Barrett, so I'm good. But yeah, you can use red with that weapon.
Don't have anything much, but should be able to relax here. Make yourselves at home.
Right, I think we need to speak to him again.
Sophie? No. Never heard of her. Persistent.
Godo's voice is familiar. Now, I know it's just a fan recording, so I doubt it's anybody famous, but it feels like it's somebody I should know.
There isn't anyone named Yuffie anywhere in Wutai. Who are you? I've spotted quite a few Shinra soldiers around here recently. You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you? If you're causing trouble with Shinra, I am going to have to ask you to leave. I don't want them breathing down my neck.
Coward!
Yuffie!
Are you that scared of Shinra? Why don't you just bow down to them like all the other towns have? These people here are actually fighting Shinra.
Enough! What would you know of this?
So you lost one battle, and that's it? Whatever happened to the mighty Wutai I keep hearing about?
This does not concern a child such as yourself. And you are still wearing that atrocious outfit. You ought to be ashamed.
Au contraire, I can wear whatever I like. It's no one else's business. C'est la vie.
Au contraire, c'est la vie? I think you would go so far as to use outlandish language. My daughter, a delinquent?
Whatever. You're a lazy, sad excuse for a father.
And they're off. We don't need to follow them. Or we don't need to follow Yuffie, I should say. She won't be in there. Something...
Take your things and leave. We cannot afford to oppose Shinra. It is for the good of Wutai.
Yeah, something I've never fully understood. And, I don't know, maybe you guys have an answer to this that I've missed. Wutai despise Shinra because Shinra came in the past and wanted to build a Mako reactor on the land here, which Wutai didn't want, of course. They wanted to remain an independent country. So, yeah, Shinra and Wutai went to war, and Shinra actually won the war. I actually talk about it in one of my latest videos, mostly thanks to Sephiroth, and a few other things as well. Their soldier initiative. They managed to quite easily defeat Wutai. But for some reason, they never built the Mako reactor, which was the whole point of them going to war in the first place. Now, they do have some kind of control over Wutai, which is pretty annoying for Godo. But they never built their reactor, which I never understood why. Hello, this Dad. Good to see you. You alright, mate? You had a good weekend, managing to survive the heat.
She's always getting into trouble. But then so is Lord Godo. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
Yeah, didn't I get the umbrella? We did the speed square, and we did the roller coaster trick to get the maximum amount of points. Or was that before the umbrella was actually available? I can't really see. Oh yeah, I can. PHS. I just dropped everything for a moment. Yeah, I got the umbrella. So yeah, another good weapon actually for this section of the game. I feel like these weapons you can get that have no materia slots but have a whole bunch of stats on them were effectively designed for this part of the game. What do you think when all your materia has been stolen?
I'm sorry. I know the sign outside says materia, but there's almost none left in Wutai. This has been a backwater village.
This is the
ever
MP
since
absorb
the Shinra
materia in
company.
here, isn't it?
Well, you know. If we had a lot of materia, I really think Wutai could flourish like before.
But looting it is part of the Wutai story, so we can't get it just yet. Yeah, that's right. I knew you could go back for another weapon unlock. I just couldn't remember the order, Ed. I'm trying to remember which is the bar. Edgar, thank you for the sub on YouTube, if you're watching. Appreciate that. And Jack82, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll speak to the Turks.
You! What are you doing here? Never mind that. You must be all out of luck running into the Turks again. All right, prepare yourselves.
Elena, shut up, will ya?
Sir?
Remind me, why did we come all the way out here in the middle of nowhere?
Hello,
We're on
Bobo.
vacation. We're trying to forget about work.
Exactly. And you're ruining it.
But...
Even the booze will go sour.
Sorry.
Okay, that's pretty much all we need to do in here. Yeah, you on holiday, are you, Bobo? We're going to head back into the... It's actually a work day for me, but I do like to take a break on Mondays, don't I, for stream. Right, so we get the MP absorb. However, Yuffie has other plans. Aidling Games, hello, how are you? Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Oh, okay, Bobo. Is that work or pleasure?
ああ、もうじいちゃんまた変なの来たよ。前のことはだいぶ違うみたいだけど、それでも異常だよ。
Just bear with me, guys. Just sending a text. Right, and I'm back. Okay, Red. Yeah, we'll grab that after the boss fight. Well, I've tried turning the fan off as well in this garage that I'm in, so that it's not blasting down the mic, but I can already feel myself toasting up a bit, so I don't think I'll be able to put up with it being off for too long, I'm afraid. I'll just continue chasing Yuffie for now. Yeah, do you think it'll be in FF7 Remake, Mog? I'm sure it will be to some degree, won't it? We haven't had much of Wutai's story yet, have we? Other than in references. Yeah, see you later, Bobo. Thanks for stopping by.
You can't get away this time, Yuffie.
Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. You win. I'll give you back your materia.
Yeah, definitely, Rico. I've got a nice chilled bottle of water here. It's important in this weather to keep drinking, isn't it?
We finally found him, sir, but we're going to need the Turks' help on this mission.
What a drag.
I'm sorry?
We're on vacation and can't babysit you right now, okay?
As I said,
Oh, thanks,
we're
Rico.
aware you're on vacation, but...
If you know, then get lost, yeah? I'm sober enough just looking at you.
But I thought headquarters gave you the same orders to look for him. Alright, fine. We'll get him without any help from the Turks, you'll see. And don't think headquarters is gonna hear about this.
Reno, sir, was that a good idea? I mean, is that the way a professional, a Turk, should behave?
Elena, don't misunderstand. Those who sacrifice everything for their job aren't pros. Just fools.
Rude, sir?
Ah, Rude's not having it.
Well,
He doesn't want to be disturbed.
I don't buy that. Please excuse me.
Relax. She's not a child. Let her have her own way.
Yeah, we got there, Steve. We had to travel across to the western continent.
I know.
Through thick and thin, but we're there.
It's in a safe place. Follow me.
So yeah, this is Yuffie's house.
You haven't really been to Wutai until you've had a drink at the Toto Lounge. To find us, keep an eye out for the big boat located at the entrance.
It's pretty cool that they put an audio recording on this poster, isn't it? I'll speak to her first.
I've been hearing ever since I was little that Wutai was a lot more bustling and
Coolio
powerful
reference,
before I was
Steve.
born. And now look at it. Just another tourist trap. We were defeated in the war and found peace. But
Hey,
something was
Gustafa, how
lost
are
in the
you?
process. Now, Wutai is... That's why, if I had lots of materia, I know I could...
Oh, fantastic, Gustafa.
Yuffie, but I don't care about
Yeah, playing the game with all these mods installed
You've got our materia and we want it back.
really does
If you
enhance
give
the
it to us
experience,
now,
I think.
We'll drop the whole thing.
I know that as well as anyone. That... Switch. The lever on the left. The materia...
I think I mentioned in that video on the mods how the mods I choose to play with are the ones that help me to try and get Final Fantasy VII looking how I remember it being, rather than how it actually was. So I try and honour the original game, but obviously just enhancing it a bit.
Never trust anyone that easily. The materia's mine. Tough luck.
Hello, Nathaniel. Just saw you pop by there.
You want your materia? Then you'll just have to find me, won't you? Now that rings a bell.
Oh, is that what they said? Is it Battle Scar that it wouldn't... Oh, yeah, they did say it wouldn't be in Rebirth. I think they were trying to temper expectations, weren't they?
Bye-bye.
Which is interesting because, like, we're doing it now in FF7 before Temple of the Ancients. But I suppose a lot of people wouldn't do that, would they? So maybe story-wise, it is supposed to occur afterwards.
Get us out of here!
Ah, I saw your message too late, Red. Yeah, gameplay-wise, mechanics-wise, it doesn't matter which switch you flick. Very true, Wing Chan. Very true. Right now, I think Yuffie cares more about opposing Shinra, though, than Sephiroth. I'll be honest, Steve. I get what you're saying. I actually really enjoyed Final Fantasy VII Remake. I definitely thought that was the better of the two they've put out so far. I will say that. I know a lot of people prefer Rebirth, but I don't know. I loved traversing through Midgar in Remake. There were some annoying bits in it for sure. But for the most part, I definitely preferred it over Rebirth, I would say. Right, so we've done all of the Turtles Paradise newsletters. Yeah, but I would say that, you know, neither Remake nor Rebirth are going to be as memorable to me as the original game has been.
Hello there. Did you know there used to be a water god in Wutai? They say the god was like a huge snake. We live in a world of Mako now, so not many believe in stuff like that anymore. Still, it's said that the water god's scales and a materia containing the god's power can be found in Wutai and the lands beyond.
Yeah, at least you could do it, Gustafa, in Rebirth. But yeah, I think a lot of people were expecting it in Remake. But I can kind of understand why you couldn't, because he was only part of, like, the last part of the game.
Things have been kind.
Hang on, I thought we spoke to this guy. Oh, okay. I didn't check the sign outside.
The Turtle Lounge Fly campaign. If you find them, be sure.
Okay, so now if I speak to that guy, we should be good. Is he going to come down? There we go.
Things have been kind. Nani?
Okay, there we go.
You've managed to find all 6 flyers? Suge! Congratulations! Here's the prize as promised.
Yeah, we get one of each source, and is it a Mega Elixir? Yeah, Mega Elixir.
Come and visit the Turtle Lounge?
Yeah, pretty much, Steve. There were too many interruptions to the narrative flow. And I know people will counter with, well, a lot of the mini games and that were optional. And yes, some of them were. But they actually did power your party up quite a bit as well. So you kind of felt like you needed to do them. That's why I haven't done it, Steve. I've just not had the inclination to do it. I know that sounds bad from somebody that loves Final Fantasy VII as much as I do, but I've just not had any kind of inclination to revisit Rebirth yet, especially to do it on hard mode. I will get to it at some point, but I want to make sure that I'm going to commit to it when I do, and not just dabble in it for a little bit and then decide to move on with my life. I want to be able to actually do the whole thing. Very true, yeah. It had to be a contestant. Oh, fun. This game that I'm playing now, the original FF7, Gustafa, more times than I've counted. I would say that. Right, anyway. Let's ring the gong. I've just got the volume turned down, PlayStation, to not drone out the commentary. But I was playing about with it as well. For a video I made. So I'll turn it up a little bit. Now, what am I doing over here? That's me, that is, just not focusing. That's what I wanted. Oh, okay, Gustafer.
You're...
Yeah, it's... You know who, again. It's the Dom.
Corneo!
I've not played Dirge Cerberus Battle Scar. I never played it when it came out back in the day. I'm waiting for them to remaster it like they did with Crisis Core Reunion. I'm sure they will.
Hey, let go of me. You're gonna regret this.
Right, 2 chests to grab here. Exactly, PlayStation. And at least, you know, he gets his comeuppance later, doesn't he?
Here he is!
Don Hornio, yeah.
Don't let him get away!
Hello, Joby. No, this is my first time playing through with the voice mod. No, it's been awesome. Oh, it's doing it again. I can't seem to do battles at the minute. The game has completely bugged out on me. It's never done this before today's stream, ever. It's like my party is in permanent berserk mode. I don't know how we're going to get through the Raps encounter. I'm not pushing any buttons, and it's constantly attacking. Yeah, it's really annoying. Yeah, I've noticed that, Gustafer. Indeed. Right, I need to know how to fix this. I tried restarting the game. That didn't seem to work. We'll go and save. I'll try disabling mods temporarily, see if that fixes it. Maybe it will. Well, I've actually got Omnislash PlayStation, which is level 4. So that should definitely take care of him. Oh, okay, Joe. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, we pushed through most of Disc 1 now with the mod. And yeah, I've been loving it. It definitely adds an entire new dynamic to the game, even though the gameplay isn't changed. It's going to feel weird that if I play Final Fantasy VII again without the voice acting. Because it just feels like it's become part of the game now, if that makes sense.
Elena.
Corneo is still only good at making a run for it.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is get over to the save point, and I'm going to restart without mods, just to see if that fixes the battle issue.
What the Turks are all about. Then again, he has Elena. That could make things a little tricky. Yeah? So, yeah.
Fine. Corneo's kidnapped Yuffie too. And without her, we won't get our materia back.
Don't misunderstand. We're not joining forces.
Let's just want to make that clear.
Staying out of each other's way.
The Turks and Avalanche. Yeah.
I'm cool with that. It'll be a sad day when we cooperate with the Turks. Now, where the heck did Corneo run off to?
I know him almost too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Barrett's definitely peak voice acting. It definitely reminds me of, you know, Barrett in the remake as well. With that same gruffness. Very Barrett-like. Yeah, I like Reno too. He's got that level of sarcasm, hasn't he, Red, that you know Reno would have underpinning his tone. Right, I'm just going to restart. I know this is going to look horrendous compared to what we're used to. But I'm going to just start the game without mods. I want to test if that fixes the issue. Because if it does, it means one of the mods I've got enabled is causing problems. I've still got widescreen. I don't think that'll be the issue, though. Hello, Chris. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Yes, that's very true, Joe. The way it all like works together with the various sound setup that's been included with that mod. Yeah, it's very good. Right, let me see if the battles are working now. Okay, battles are now working. I actually have full control again. Okay, I'll try turning mods back on again. And maybe turning them off, turning them on is all we would have needed to do. Let's see. Play. Well, it's weird, Joe. It's never happened before on my playthrough at all. But just some of the controls being a bit finicky. Every time I entered a battle, I couldn't select any actions for my party. They would immediately choose to auto-attack. I'm just going to see if turning mods off and back on again has fixed it. Turning mods off, it was fine, so I've turned them back on now. Hopefully that's resolved the issue. Let's have a look. So I won't push any buttons. Okay, it's fixed. I don't know what the problem was, but it's working. So that's perfect. I don't want to use Omnislash. I want to save that for the next boss. You just got an Ever Crisis ad. I thought Ever Crisis was dead in the water now. Is that still going on, is it? I like Vincent's Beast model. First time I've seen it with the mods installed. So that was pretty cool. I thought. Okay. Well, we're basically done now. Apart from the final section, which is the mountain with the boss. And then we'll be done with Wutai because we're not doing the Tower, the Pagoda section until we get the 4th enemy skill later on.
You finally
I've got to say, this place looks stunning in full widescreen. It's like a work of art.
Don't endanger Elena. Yeah. And don't worry, we won't do anything to harm Yuffie, or whatever she's called. For now, that is.
Oh, okay, this, Dad. I don't know why. I'm sure I had it in my mind that it was shutting down. I don't know where I heard that. Yeah, I don't actually play that game myself. I did dabble in it, but I didn't really commit to it. Oh, I wonder if that's what I pressed, Joe. Yeah, that's possible. Maybe I mean, that's a lot of buttons I'd have to press all at once. But now, reloading seemed to fix it anyway. Turning the mods off and then back on again seems to do the trick.
There's no time to fool around. The enemy's not just gonna wait for us.
Yeah, I can't tell if this is one of the AI upscale backgrounds or whether it's one of... what's it called? I need to check. Oh, no, I'm not using the Project Edge backgrounds. This is Cosmo's Limit Break. No, these look awesome. I love these backgrounds of the mountain here in widescreen as well. Like I say, you look very much like a work of art. Okay, this dad. Yeah, I must have just misunderstood whatever it was that I read. That's it, you just drain the materia. Not the materia, the MP we don't need. I'm going to have to turn the fan back on, guys. I know it's going to be annoying for you with the wind, but I might just pass out if I don't. Alexa, turn on garage fan. That's refreshing. Oh, come on. How much HP's this thing got? Ah, yes, that's right, Red. You can actually farm for them, can't you? I mean, fortunately, we're not going to need it. Yeah, I'm not using Omnislash. We built that up. We're going to retain it. Yeah, we've got a bolt plume there. Hello, Overpower. I like your username. Overpower9999. Demon or Angel. I mean, I don't really have a fixed schedule per se. It's more like when I can, I will stream. I usually stream once a week at the moment on a Monday, which is what I'm doing now. But yeah, no fixed schedule, unfortunately. I'm going to turn battles off just to speed things up a bit. I'll just check for various items.
His awful scent. You can't have run far,
though. What have we got around here? Ah! I'll have to come back for the items. I've triggered the story. Oh yeah, it's a weapon for Sid. Red Mario confirms in chat. Yeah, I saw the trailer, Joe, for Final Fantasy VIII. I think it was the trailer. It might have been like an hour of gameplay. But yeah, I'll almost certainly give that a go once it's officially released.
Hey, I'm a Turk. You'll never get away with this.
And 9 as well.
Or maybe this one.
Oh, God.
Hello, Paul. Good afternoon to you.
Happened? I would have taken rope escape training more seriously.
I've made my choice. My companion for tonight shall be...
Yeah, I remember those days, Dark. Usually when there's a new game release, I'll stream a lot more.
Don't mess with me, old perv. You don't even have any materia.
So I'm sure when, you know, Remake Part 3 comes out, or Final Fantasy IX Remake, if that happens, I'll be streaming it a lot for a while when it comes out. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Paul. And yourself?
What? Who said that?
Okay, Red.
Long time no see.
I'd never forget you. Because laughing hyena.
Not that I care, but your approach leaves much to be desired.
Silence. None of you can fathom how I've suffered. It's a long story, but... I'm not interested. Let Yuffie and Elena go.
Oh, are you this, Dad? Oh, I'm sure I'll have to try and work hard to recognise your voice then. Do you do a bit of an accent in it, or is it just your normal voice?
Why did you have to kill my cute little Abzu? Well, maybe you should have some fun with my new pet. At least then you might stay out of my way, so I might find the bride. Abzu! Here, boy!
Yeah, I saw that, Paul. I mentioned it in one of my videos as well. So it'd be interesting to see if they announce anything. Probably a crossover with one of the other games. Right, this is Raps. He gets to meet the Fury of Cloud here. And he'll be destroyed in a single hit. Sadly, Dark Swordsman at this stage, probably not. At least not on YouTube. I do want to play that game for my own personal gratification again. I'll probably start it from the beginning when I do that, because I was really enjoying it. But it's unlikely I'll find the time to, like, stream it. Yeah, definitely,
Wait
Joe.
just a second. Shut up. Just listen. It won't take long. Why do you think a scoundrel like me would swallow his pride and plead for his life?
Because he's clueless.
Close, but no cigar.
My head feels like it's about to pop. You're gonna be sorry.
Once I push this button, they'll fall head over heels. And you know what will happen then? Squash tomatoes!
Damn! Don't dare move that filthy hand of yours!
Looks like I'll have the last laugh.
Yeah, I think it's Aero 3 Battle Scar.
Stop. We're just getting started.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out, this, Dad.
Who said that? The Turks?
You signed your own death warrant when you leaked that information. We're going to take care of you. Personally.
Have it your way, but they'll be coming with me.
Good timing, Rude.
Yeah, it is possible, the PlayStation. I think Red Mario mentioned if you can be left with steal materia, very unpredictable, but if you can actually steal some pretty nice stuff during this section of the game.
All right, Corneo. Just
Hello, John
listen.
Tag.
It won't take long. Why do you think we went to the trouble of teaming up with these losers to find you? Eh?
Red Mario, have you ever defeated Raps with Omnislash like we just did then?
No.
In one of your playthroughs?
You're all wrong.
Wait, stop!
Yeah, I bet they would have called it Wind or something, wouldn't they, Red? And there he goes, the end of the Don. Yeah, they've got to have this section in part 3 of Remake, just so we can see Don Corneo fall to his death.
Thank you. I didn't think you'd come.
Elena, don't be so presumptuous. You're a Turk. You're one of us. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Never thought we'd be saved by the likes of you.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Was that the company?
Yep, they want us to
PlayStation, I bet you weren't the only one.
Are we on?
Nah, we're off duty today.
I hate to interrupt, but get me down!
Oh, thank you, Joe. Yeah, it's been great chatting with you this afternoon.
Phew, perfect. Just as it was
Yeah, I'm looking
before.
forward to one-shotting Demon's Gate Red.
Put them all over
Get
the
some
place.
revenge.
Huh? Oh, come on.
All the times he's
What's the big
killed me
deal?
back in the
Don't be
previous
so
playthroughs from my
picky.
youth.
Well, that sure was a close one, huh? Yeah, normally I would have kicked their butts. Bam, bam, bam!
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
That Corneo guy's unbelievable. I'd rather have to deal with my dad than him. Oh, and
Maybe,
those Turk
yes.
guys, I guess they aren't all that bad, right? At least you got the materia back safe and sound. Now let's get back to our...
Yeah, a lot of people ask about that, Joshua. It would be awesome.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, with
This
the
one back too.
consoles being closed systems, you can't really mod easily. I don't know. Maybe Square should find a way of doing it, allowing it.
Come on, please. Well, I don't care what you say. I'm coming with you. And don't expect me to make a mistake next time.
Yeah, the strategy guides did have some issues, the PlayStation. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love them. And back in the day, in the late 90s, it's pretty much all we had. The internet was only really in its infancy then. Like, I still remember to this day the strategy guide for Final Fantasy VII telling you that W item materia glitch could only be used to glitch battle items, to duplicate battle items. And it specifically says you can't duplicate source items, like power sources and stuff, when in fact you can. I would have loved to have known that back in the day. Right, yeah, we're going to pop back in order to grab the items that we can now get. Right, so is this the place where we can rest? No, that's the weapon shop, I assume. It looks quite weapony. Anyway, we'll grab the HP absorb materia, which is in this little place. Is it? Yeah, bit awkward, that one. But obviously it's possible. Yeah, Steve, I've got to say, you know, I love strategy guides back in the day. I might even buy one nowadays if it was for a game I really cared about. Why can't I get the heck I get down these stairs? But yeah, the Final Fantasy IX, the Play Online, as they called it, strategy guide, was quite frankly the worst strategy guide I've ever used in my life. It was abysmal. Just used the keyboard for some reason, the controller wasn't working. Yeah, virtually on every single page of that strategy guide, it was like, if you want to know the secret, then type this code into the Play Online website. And I'm thinking, if I wanted to use the internet, I would use the internet. I want to use a guide, that's why I brought the guide. Whoever, was it Piggyback, I think it was, thought that was a good idea? I would really love to know. Final Fantasy IX, no, it hasn't been cancelled, Daniel. Thankfully. As far as I know, anyway. There was one post suggesting that it might be in trouble, but nothing to suggest it's been cancelled yet. So, no, I'm still confident it's being made. I get what they were going for, and I'm trying to be charitable here. With the Final Fantasy IX guide, the internet was just starting out and everyone was excited about it and they were just trying to utilise it to some degree for a bit of fun. Make you think you're getting something special if you could go on there with a secret code. But yeah, it kind of defeated the point of it, really. So the Dragoon Lance is for Sid. We can't get the other treasures here until later when we have the... is it the Leviathan Scales or something? Oh, is that... I guess it just wasn't popular then, this Dad, was it? Even back then. If they scrapped those plans. Scott Chapman, long-time follower, first time on one of the lives. Oh, well, thank you so much. It's good to have you here. Yeah, Final Fantasy XII without a guide. Probably wouldn't. It would be a little bit more painful, let's say that. Right, before we do anything else, let's just sort out materia, because Yuffie gives it you back in a higgledy-piggledy order. Right now, I'll just unequip everything. Yes, Final Fantasy XI was the first Final Fantasy MMO, wasn't it? Just keep battles disabled for now. And we'll waz back to the Bronco. No, that's one of the problems, actually. They did do an updated guide for the Zodiac Age, if I remember. But yeah, the original strategy guide doesn't really help. In fact, it would probably be a hindrance, based on the fact that it will give contradictory info to the actual game. But that's the thing about the Zodiac Age. It changed so much, in my opinion, much of it for the better from the original FF12. I remember Final Fantasy XII. I completed it when it first came out, but it wasn't the most memorable experience for me. But the Zodiac Age, I had a right blast with that. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll probably, well, I don't say probably, but I might do that, Dark, because, yeah, I've not really played it since I last covered it on the channel, however many years ago that was now. But it was a lot of fun. The thing is, as a social platform, this Dad, I think that could have been a great thing, like a great add-on, a great bonus to the guide. But it was having all the tips and tricks, not in the guide itself, but on the website. That is where that thing fell apart, in my opinion, where it, it just should not have been that way. This was still, what, 2000 and... No, it was 2000, wasn't it? So, a lot of people didn't even have the internet then. And when they're buying the guide, there's a good chance they didn't have the internet, which is why they bought the guide. So yeah, incorporating the internet I've had no issue with that. But the actual game information should have been in the book. It wouldn't be good for the Zodiac Age, the PlayStation, no. So much was updated in that remaster that most of that guide that you've got now will be outdated. I'm going to do that off stream because that's going to bore you guys. Right, so we are going to be heading over to the Gold Saucer next, because we are ready to proceed with story.
There's no way.
We need to get the Keystone, we need to complete the date, and then we will be heading over to Temple of the Ancients before making our way over to Bone Village, City of the Ancients, and finishing the first disc, even though we're not using discs on this version, as it's digital. But guys, I'm going to have to take a break there, and I'll tell you why. I am absolutely melting here. It is hard to live stream right now. So I think we'll call it quits. But I will be back next week, hopefully, unless anything comes up, and we'll pick up with Final Fantasy VII. Then maybe we'll get to the end of Disc 1, or what would have been the end of Disc 1 on the physical version. before we head off into the Icicle Inn area. So yeah, it's been great catching up with you all. I do love our little chats on a Monday. I was thinking of starting up a Discord, you know, Discord server. I had one before, and it just a few people try and ruin everything for everyone, and it just became so hard to manage, and trying to deal with people, I just could not be bothered with that anymore, so I deleted it. But if I do it right, then maybe I'll look at trying to set one up for us. Yeah, some air conditioning would work a treat, I think, Dark. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you all and leave you all. I am working on a video to hopefully go live this week. It's basically the last stream we got Omni/ early, so I'm making a fully edited guide video on that process. I had done one a few years ago, but I was never really happy with it. It was a popular video, which I'm grateful for, but you know, I didn't really talk about the prerequisites and how to make the battle arena go easier in that video. So I want to do it properly, and that's what I'm working on at the minute, and then that can be an evergreen piece of guide content for the channel. But other than that, I should see you again next week for the live stream. You remember it, do you, Steve? Yeah, I remember it. Okay, Dark, nice one. Yeah, alright guys, well, have a great week, and try and stay hydrated if it's hot where you are, as it is where I am. Yeah, thanks, this Dad. Yeah, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.